Hello and welcome to Xfinity here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are getting ready to do another NASCAR race here in Charlotte, and I'm excited because it's a great track and a great car. So we are the number 3 here in a 3.2K strength of field. A couple names that I'm a little concerned about, but otherwise I'm hoping we have ourselves a real fun event. Qualifying is very, very tricky. This Xfinity car really does not enjoy the bumps here at Charlotte. These bumps will toss the car all around, and if you hit them wrong in the corner, it kind of just makes you lose your downforce or whatever, bounces it up, and you start going up the track. So I'm really hoping I can get the angle right on these corners during qualifying and avoid having to deal with that. Try to get a good run of the line.
Green flag.
Alright, I'm happy with that.
Okay, here comes your first time black.
And then I like the high line. Gotta be really, really careful here. On the cold tires on the first lap, though. I like the high line in 1 and 2. Then I'm taking kind of a middle line through 3 and 4 on the first lap, so that way I can still get a decent run of the line, because I think lap 2 is where most of the speed will be, now that we've got grip.
Pole position, you're currently 1.17 quicker than second place. Your last lap time
Discovered this right at the end of practice. If you like homestead it around 1 and 2, you can really get a good run.
Dude, this shit's fucking hard.
The water temp is getting high.
And maybe not a great 3 and 4 there, but I think I should be okay. 9.57, I got into the 29s, which I'm really happy about.
Alright,
That's where I wanted to be, I think. Sub 30. Don't know if that's going to hold up for the fast time,
Getting high.
but I feel like I did decent enough. I got a little bit tight in 3 and 4 there. Those bumps I was telling you about, it's so hard not to get those. I think if you get right down close to that blue and white line, then you can avoid them. But otherwise, it really rocks the car around. So we're going to do practice pit stop here. Oh, glad I didn't do that while I was actually practicing, or qualifying rather. Do a practice pit in. Have to get that car all the way to the bottom. Wow. It was really hitting the bumps bad there.
Okay, Colton.
So ideally I'd want to be closer to the bottom there when I actually pit, but we can get into the pits
The officials don't like the way
just
you're
fine.
driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start
Lots of
over.
guys still haven't qualified.
Front left, 193.
Wonder how well we're going to hold up here.
277.
Got some real fast guys in this one. We are the number 3. Got 5.9K and a 5.3K in front of us. And plenty of names I've recognized from previous races that are just fast guys, so. So far the 10 is the closest at about a 1/10 and a half. Look, the 2 gets pretty close. About a 1/10 off. Get our race setup in before I forget. Just OSR as always. So not paying for anything. Don't recommend it. I don't think you need to pay money to have fun competitive races.
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Pretty much in any of the cars I run. So we got that. I thought I got beat for a second because I was highlighting the 2, but no, we're still up there for now. We still got the 1 though. He's not qualifying, so might be okay. The 5 not qualifying. The 6. He's just finishing up his second lap. Did he have an issue or something? I'm not sure what he's doing. Interesting. With a blazing 40.9. He sets his lap. I guess he just wanted to be the last of the guys that did qualify. 4 not qualifying. We might be able to hold on to this. Alright. Sweet. Another pretty solid queue setup from OSR. They pretty much knock it out of the park with these queue setups. They give me everything I need to do.
That's the end
Give
of the
me
session.
everything I
Opposition.
need to
Well
do
done,
what I
mate.
need to do, is what I was trying to say. I don't think I
Man,
spoke
Colton, I
English.
see you're running top in 1 and 2. Impressive.
Yeah, I found that at the end of practice, just before the session started. You could carry a lot of speed up there. It was pretty fun to run. It's like Homestead.
It looked wild.
Talking about me taking high side 1 and 2.
The track temp is 104 Fahrenheit. The air temp
There's
is
just so little
82.
grip. You start sliding, I feel like, when you start going low, at least with my queue setup.
3,211.
It's so loose if you try to go low, so I had already been running kind of middle-ish.
The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
And right at the end of practice, I'm like, what if I just enter the corner like Kyle Larson at Homestead? And it actually sticks really well if you just lift off the right amount and are kind of brave with it. You got to be close to the wall on entry. And if you do it right, you can carry so much speed through there.
5 cars left.
So that'll get us the pole, which is awesome. Always feels good to get a good starting spot in a strong field and everything. Of course, the guys that are faster than us. Well, the two went, but I'm sure if the one qualified, he probably would have beat us. A lot of guys did not qualify, actually. I feel like it's probably going to be a tire-saving event here. Charlotte usually is, and the Xfinity car usually is, so I'm going to try to be really careful. I think it might get on the right rear, just like the truck did. So I'm going to be really careful mid-corner and on exit. I'm so bad at saving tires. I want to say, like, man, I'll just let guys pass me, and I'll catch them in the long run. But it feels like every time I try to do that, I just fall back and then never catch the guys, because I kill my tires anyway.
There are 3 additional
But
sections for this race.
I feel like I
Move
can't.
and have a good run.
I can't just go in this race. I would fall off so quick. So we are gonna go. And save. Got someone leaving already. That's
Line up
weird.
on the inside.
Rolling start.
Closed.
Stay
Pit
on
road is
pole
closed.
road
Got
inside
cold feet.
column.
We'll be 1 to green. I guess
miles
the
per
field's not quite ready to catch up to us. Are we gonna do a first gear start? I think it's a first gear start. That's interesting. There's plenty of gear. Oh, I think that guy didn't leave on purpose. He probably had some sort of issue. He had to leave and come back. That really stinks. Hopefully that guy can get back into the race. Wow, our tires were 99, 97, 97 just after that short little bit. So that's just a little bit more proof for you that tires are really going to fall off here.
We haven't got that data.
Make sure my volumes are good so I can hear. And we'll go on green. Restart zones are enabled and can't go until green flag comes out on the initial start.
Until the green flag, then go.
Comes out pretty late here at Charlotte too.
Green. Outside, clear.
Gonna cut in front of me. Pretty aggressive, but I stink at restarts, I guess, so that's fine. And big lift off.
Wrecking in turn 4. Wrecking in turn 4. Wrecking in
Don't
turn
like
4.
to hear that.
Yellow flag. Line up.
Oh
single
man, now we
file.
gotta start P2.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
That sounded like a big one. Our crew chief wanted to tell us 3 separate times that they were wrecking in turn 4.
Catch the pace car.
Pace car speed is
Kind of never tells when people that are
190
slow
miles per
qualifying. They
hour.
get run over and try to race people that are a lot faster than them.
So got some people that decided they were to not qualify and then run people over, I guess.
Yeah, I guess let's drive it in there.
That's a classic story.
Pace car is in.
Man,
Pit
we
road
don't have
open.
90
To
left.
catch up to car number 2.
I've already run 89 laps. What are you talking about?
Alright, well, obviously too early to pit or anything. Didn't mention, but we have about 55 laps on a full tank. So we're nowhere near making it. But we will have a little bit of wiggle room. I was afraid of tire spin, so I didn't really hit the gas that hard.
Closed right now.
But it looks like you might be able to just go for it. I don't know, man. I'm so bad at restarts. We'll figure it out, though, I guess. I think the 2, isn't he, doesn't he stream his races? I feel like I've seen his streams before, unless I'm thinking of somebody else. I might be thinking of someone else, but... Thankfully, we're already 2 to green. We'll go get this thing restarted and hopefully have a cleaner race to the end. Wonder, we got some people that are taken out already. There's that one guy, the 21.
How'd you get lucky enough for an EOL?
The guy that came in late got his lap back, I guess.
Oh, speeding.
Oh, now I wish I would have.
Well, I wanna
Guys
go
are
back
wishing
in
for
if I want
EOLs.
Now, just for the fun of it. Now I gotta wait for the next guy to come over. I'm headed in pit.
Man, I'm itching to race. I'm excited. I want to get this going. Last race I did was ARCA Daytona, and that went exactly how you'd expect. We made it exactly 4 laps. So I didn't really get to race in that one either. Yeah, he is a YouTuber. I see it now. YouTuber, Twitch. I think I've seen him on Twitch before. On his right quarter panel, you can barely see it. If you want to find someone more entertaining than me, I've got good news for you. Literally everybody else is out there. But if you stick around, I appreciate you. I think for this race I would be happy with a clean top 10. Pretty strong field. I know we're the 3 car, but lots of fast guys in here, so if I kill my tires or something, if I can just have a clean top 10, that wouldn't be so bad. Hopefully I can have a better jump this time.
Hey, Danny and Marge, you guys get all repaired up?
I found a way to put myself on the outside. Just, how I hate.
Say it again? I was asking if the guys who came up at the last second there got all repaired.
The leader has control.
Race
Maintain
cars
the
just
pace
left.
speed until the start zone, then go. Green, green, green. Pit road's open. The next car's the leader.
It's so terrible at this.
Three.
Inside. Keep high. Still there, hold your line.
Don't chase it up into the wall or anything.
Clear inside.
You get in line. You get to driving easy and smooth.
Okay, Walter, your refuel window will open on lap 45.
Didn't mean to get as close to the, the leader on that restart as I did.
That lap time was 32.92.
Trying to manage looking to the left and seeing when the restart zone's coming. Why the 2 keeps queuing up. Oh, okay, 7 wants to go, I guess. I wasn't going fast enough for him.
Fastest lap for Gap 30.84.
Still there, hold your line.
Red is just done at
Clear.
30.92. P4, that lap was at 30.94.
Filing behind him. Don't want the wall. He's on all teams. That's why I can't hear him, I think. Guy behind's being patient. I appreciate him for that. We're just trying to save tires.
Car in front of us is Torres, car number 7, and their rating is 4.3.
Wrecking on the back stretch.
Oh,
Wrecking
no.
on the back stretch. The yellow flag is out. Wrecking
Grab
on
your
the back
fucking
stretch.
Oh my gosh, why is that guy flying up on me? Please, we're under yellow, sir.
All of us did not let me get there and just over the wall.
Catch star 7. Car.
Pull your jets, they're in. You're not, don't got anywhere to be.
The pace car is in, turn 2. The pace car
I
speed
don't know how to
is
do this.
72 miles per hour.
Hey, 16, your car didn't look that bad.
I don't know if there's a way I can make it so I can hear all teams.
Catch up to car
Yeah,
number
no, we'll-
7.
Caught to the right. I don't even know what the fuck happened.
At least we are not P2 now. And unlike that ARCA race, we're in front of whatever the wrecks are that are happening,
Keep roads open.
which is good. Still nowhere near pit stop territory. Have not done enough laps. Only got 3 sets, so you have to use them smartly, intelligently.
Pit road is closed.
Are any of these low car numbers making their way through the field? Oh, we got some people pitting. Are those all damaged, guys? Was it that big of a wreck? That those guys are fixing damage? That's wild, if so. I heard that first wreck was pretty big. I heard someone say. Dang. We really only have like 10 guys that don't have damage? Some of those guys have to be going in just to top off fuel or something, right? That's pretty crazy, if not. Bodes well for our top 10 goal, though, if there's 10 guys that aren't damaged. Now I don't have to start P2, which is nice. Should get a really good view of the leader from outside second row. Maybe we try second gear this time. I have not been liking first gear. Just starting to have fun too. We were getting single file,
One to
trying
go.
to take
Next
care of our
car,
tires.
Line up on the outside.
So far this one has started pretty messy. Yeah, look at all those guys trying to maximize how much damage they can get fixed. They've got a lot of time to fix it in this race, but that's I'm pretty thankful that we're not one of those guys yet. That guy that
You're good,
missed the
forward.
start. Oh, what did he say? Missed what he said. That guy that missed the start's already in 8th. That's pretty awesome. And we'll see how second gear goes. So we're going to have 79 laps to go. Still plenty left in this race.
Okay,
Pace car is
the
off.
pace
Be
car has
ready.
just left.
Green flag, green flag.
Guy in front of me kind of jumped it a little bit. So now we're stuck behind him.
Inside.
That one was my fault.
Stay high with the car on the low side. Stay high. Clear.
He's gonna block. I do not want to play that game right now. Maybe he's doing that on purpose. He's talking to somebody that's on all teams. Because he was on drivers just a minute ago. I don't know. Not for me to worry about. Settle in here and get some laps done, finally, I hope.
Outside.
He wants to go, that's fine.
Keep low.
I'm not really interested
Keep
in
low.
driving that hard right now.
You fastest lap from
Keep low.
30.63.
Well, the car, I
Stay
hope
low.
y'all
There's
wasn't
a car
looking
on the
for.
high side. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's
Guys
a
want to
car
pass
on
me,
the
that's
high
fine.
side.
I'm not going to drive any harder than I am right now.
Still there.
P6.
Stay low.
They probably expect another quick yellow, which is not that bad of a prediction,
Clear high.
for sure.
Graham is pitting from position 16. You think he'll come out a little way behind you?
Outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, they're mixing it up early.
Still there. Clear high. Outside. Stay
Losing a
low.
lot of
There's
track
car on the
position,
high
but
side.
I feel like we're being good to the tires at least, and they're wrecking each other.
Clear outside.
Why has this been such a messy B open so far? Usually these races are pretty good.
Clear outside.
P9.
It's definitely not feeling like a long run race so far. Got a little bit of a break now though. In front of us, or behind us rather, had about 3/10 back to the next guy, but he's catching up. Hoping we don't lose too much more position-wise. I wouldn't want to lose all my track position, but
You've just done a 31.
I don't want to kill my tires either. These guys are getting loose up there, about spinning out on exit.
Okay, Potter, the next car is Newton, car number 11. Their rating is 3.3.
I'm trusting that Charlotte's going to do its thing and wear those guys' tires really bad. This guy's up there slapping the wall. Use a little bit of brake into 3 now. This is where a lot of the tire wear ends up happening, it feels like, at Charlotte. I kind of mentioned it in the truck race, I think. But track feels much tighter in 3 and 4.
Hey, Mitchell, your right rear's a little jacked up.
That guy's just going to hit the wall every lap. Doing the old egg under the throttle pedal trick. Trying to be very gentle with it.
P9.
See if it pays off or not. For once, I would love to be the guy that is climbing through the field because he saved his tires.
Like
It's such a rare feeling for me.
And then iRacing. That's that audio there in that wreck.
Leader's pulling away a little bit. That's the one car. He's made his way all the way up there. I didn't even notice him do all that.
The gap ahead is now 0.25.
Let's keep this thing green so our tires... Never mind. Well, maybe he'll stay below... Nope.
Yellow flag. They want you in single
No wonder these
file.
guys aren't trying to
Pit
save
road is
tires.
closed right now.
Pace
That
cars
sucks.
out. Line up single file behind car number 11.
I'm not sure. That might have been my fault. I apologize. I got loose. Maybe.
The pace car
These guys are
speed is
blasting the wall on
60 miles per hour.
every other lap.
Yeah, it was really confused there.
Something's bound to happen eventually if you keep doing all that nonsense.
I was on the brake, trying to let you catch it.
I'll put tires and fuel in it. Still can't make it to the end though.
No, I got loose and might have come down at you, and then I feel like I got the neck opener or something.
The pace car is in turn 3.
Pit road's open.
Big check up here. Please no one hit me.
Past the 18. Car.
I've been getting hit under yellow a lot lately.
Flying through the air.
Kind of prefer that not to happen anymore. Stinks because we saved our tires so much, but we're just all going to be equal again now.
The leader, Hansen, is pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again to get to the end.
Pit box in 10.
We got the pole, so we're going to be right at the end of pit lane.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
95-93, so we're on the right rear.
Right, 250.
Leader took 2 tires.
204 Fahrenheit.
Interesting. Or at least I think he did. Maybe he was just that far ahead.
Go, go, go! They want you in single file.
The 9 loses some spots on pit road. Come out ahead of him.
Catch up
Looks
to
like
car
that's the only
number
one we'll
11.
gain, though.
Catch the 11. Car.
We're actually pretty close on fuel. I might try to save some here.
Where's the pace car?
The pace car's in turn 3.
Going at the
Block.
Leader thinks he can make it, I think. I think that's why he's all the way down there. Cutting as much as he can. I really wish I didn't have to use all that brake just now. But caught up to these guys.
Catch up to car number
So I think we're P7.
Follow
One to
car
go.
number
Next
Yes,
time by.
P7 on
You'll
the
be
inside.
lining up on the inside. Catch the 5. Car. Catch the 5. Car.
About 5 laps short.
Y'all think the people
6
that get
laps
angry
short.
on here and cuss and freak out never get to have sex?
Past the 18.
That guy,
Car.
That guy exited a closed pit road, and that stinks for him.
I mean, I could, but I don't. But I do still get angry and freak out. Maybe I'm in that category. Maybe I'm not. Not sure.
People were able to have sex, like grown men could have sex with women, they wouldn't be so angry about video games.
What are they talking about? I missed something, and I think I joined that conversation at the wrong time. Not paying attention to them. That's usually for the best, though. Alright, we'll restart P7. I'm gonna try to save. Save again, I guess. We are, gonna be about 5 laps short on fuel.
Hang on. We're not going green. Not
Hey,
going
really?
green.
What are we
Hang on,
doing?
We're not going green. Not going green.
Now we definitely might want to save
Who's got
fuel.
the porta potty on the track?
Ooh, that might have been smart. That guy's going in there.
Follow
Fill it
car
back
number
up with
7
fuel.
in the inside lane.
That might be genius, honestly.
1 lap to green.
I didn't know pit road would be open right there. I don't think I would have done it still, but we actually get to move ahead a whole row. We're going to restart P5 now. This goes green to the end. We might be able to make it, so very interesting. But judging by how this race has gone so far, I don't think it's going to go green. Got to prepare as if it will, though. Gotta do what this guy's doing. Cut a chunk out of the track.
Apparently, if you tell someone you're reporting them, that's voided.
You're getting reported.
Alright, do we get to actually go this time?
Get ready, going green.
Get to go up a row for free. Hopefully we can still make it on fuel.
Pace
The
car
pace
is just
car
left.
is in.
We'll be able to see as well.
Green, green, green.
I think it is a second gear start.
Outside. You're in fifth.
Maybe the outside lane's just really hard to start in too, because those guys really did not have a good launch out there.
Clear.
Torres, car number 7 is leading the race.
This is going to be really tricky, because there's going to be some guys really trying to save fuel and tires, and some guys only saving tires. Some guys only saving fuel.
Car in front is
You're just getting loose.
2.
Oh my god.
Outside. Clear outside.
Take that opportunity to do a big lift off.
The next car's the leader. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low.
One car's trying to make it to the end on our outside there.
You're now in third. Stay low. Clear up top.
Extra incentive for me to save my tires here. One will clear us. Keep an eye on that fuel.
Car inside.
Alright, the guy wants to pass me, that's cool.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Use a little bit of clutch while we have the opportunity. You can tell the one's trying to make it to the end, because he was really driving away from the guys before.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside, clear.
Whoa, okay. He almost comes down into us.
Still there.
11 did.
P6.
Keep low. Stay low. Still there.
Honestly, the way I'm trying to save fuel right now isn't too unlike how I was driving in the first place. Doing big lifts off.
P7. The lap time was at 31.30.
Stay low. There is a car car on the high side. Clear up top. Outside. Stay low. There is a
20 is
car on
really
the
going
right.
hard.
Still there. Clear.
What he is doing. Jesus Christ. He nearly turns himself on my nose. He's a weapon. I can just tell.
Outside.
Really hope he doesn't wreck right in front of us.
Still there.
He's just dooring guys on the ends of the straightaway every time. I recognize that 4 as well, so we'll see what happens here.
Car outside. Stay low. Keep low. Keep low.
I'm trying to save like the 1 is, but he's going really extra slow.
Clear. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
I'm dead, sorry.
Why can people not
Car inside.
drive on the straightaway?
Keep high.
We're just gonna get these guys by us.
Clear.
Save a lot of
Inside.
fuel this corner.
Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
We estimate we're going to need to add 5.1 gallons, E14.
I think we should be able to make it. $51 laps. We have already gained 2 laps to the good. Or not to the good, but you know, gained 2 extra laps of fuel here.
Rating is 2.6.
Still look like they're trying to wreck though. I recognize that person. That's down there. Let's keep it green. I'm really interested to see if this, if we can make it. It's weird that the 1 is taking the outside line if he wants to save fuel. This 20 is a problem, man. He's swerving all over the place.
That lap time was 31.88.
The fact I'm saving as much fuel as I am and I'm catching him says a lot. I feel like he broke his car.
Outside.
Car number 20, B license.
Keep
Rating
low.
is 2.2.
Clear outside if you want to.
That's what happens, I guess. If you're dooring people on the straightaway. Probably some aero damage on him. Unless he's trying to save now too.
B13.
Interesting to see how going this easy, how much the tires might come back to us. 15 looks like he's about to wreck the 1. They were really close on entry there.
We'll need to add 4.7 gallons.
1.7 gallons. This is a track you can save a lot, I think. The team's gonna loop it and ruin it for us. Good God. I don't know if I trust this field to go green. I really hope they do, though. I would love a fuel mileage race like this.
Alright, Colton, the next car is.
I'm fascinated by the 1 taking the high line in 1 and 2 when he's trying to save so much fuel. Maybe he feels like he's gonna make it anyway, but I don't know why you would want to do that anyway. I'd be really curious, because I'm sure he knows what he's doing. And he was really serious about saving fuel, it seemed like. Under yellow, because he was cutting down to the apron.
Last lap time was at 32.11.
I would really love to know what the thought process is. Probably learned something. Maybe because he can carry more speed up there. He doesn't have to gas it up as much to get it back up to speed.
P13.
About all about carrying momentum.
We estimate we're going to need to add 4.4 gallons.
0.4, we're getting closer.
32.07.
Let's see. At the line we will have 46 laps to go. iRacing calculator says we can do it. But that's going at the pace we're going right now, so...
It looks like we'll need to add 4.3 gallons.
I just know they're gonna wreck, though. We're gonna get a yellow. It's happened too many times where I feel like I'm in a really great spot with fuel mileage, and it just gets ruined.
Coming up on
Hey,
halfway
Danny, I'm not
here.
trying to dog you, man. This is as fast as I can go.
That's half distance. We think about 36. Laps of fuel remaining. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I wonder if anyone else is trying to save fuel. It's hard to tell what guys are trying and who's just got damage or something from one of the earlier wrecks.
We think we'll need to add 4.0 gallons.
1.0. I think I might just do regular liftoff now. We'll see how that adjusts. We're still tight in 3 and 4 anyway. Kind of interesting.
Okay, Colton, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures. That was at 32.00.
It's struggling.
Come on behind the inside, Colton.
Outside. Still there. Clear high.
Thanks, man.
P12. The next car is Hanson, car number 1, and their rating is 6.0.
Hey, very interesting race we've got going. 41 laps at the line. We might have to go back to clutching later.
Car outside.
And now I'm happy with what we're doing. We're getting past the one, who's the other guy on our strategy.
Keep low.
That we know for sure. There could be other guys.
P11.
Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Leon, car number
Clear up
14,
top.
B license. And their
Clear
rating
him.
is 2.5.
I don't know why are they 2 queues up so much. Kind of getting annoying, to be honest with you. Right in my vision. Guess that's on me though, because I can always move that. Doesn't have to be there. It's just the default place for it, I think.
We will need to add 4.0 gallons.
1.0. So it's kind of evened out once I've gone back to just big lifts. Moving forward, though, our tires are clearly very much better.
Outside.
Oh my gosh, I have to
Clear.
slam on the
Just
brakes.
done a 32.26.
Entry here.
Outside. Still there.
That's the 5,
Stay
so
low.
that's no
There's a car
slouch
on the
out there
high
that
side.
we're passing.
Outside is clear.
I think the one just got the wall, I think. Thought I saw that in my rear view. That's interesting.
You're
Oh,
in
these
the
guys
top
are
10.
starting to
That lap
save
was
fuel,
at
I think. Like the 14,
32.51.
that was a big lift off early into that corner.
We'll need to add 3.9 gallons.
Seven. We're right on the mark.
Outside.
We're back into the
Still
top
there.
10.
Line.
That's pretty awesome. Even if it,
Keep low.
even if everybody else can
Outside
make
is
it,
clear.
we're kind of doing okay. What a cool race this has turned out to be. And hopefully it'll stay that way if we're spread out enough. Car feels pretty good. It's tighter, for sure, but nothing unreasonable. And I think we're much better off than a lot of the guys around us.
You've just done a 32.35.
Navigate these guys side by side. I don't want to make it 3 wide. Really no reason for that.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
Kind of keeping an eye on where the 1 is, because I feel like he's definitely going to be able to make it to the end.
My bad, Danny. I'm sorry.
The car
Uh-oh.
in front is pitting.
The 5 just ran into him somehow. Someone's pitting, so not everybody can make it. That's very interesting. What a cool race. I love fuel mileage races, man. Let's go green. That'd be so cool.
We estimate we're going to need to add 3.2 gallons.
3.2? That's not correct. My crew chief fuel calculator break? Absolutely not. 3.2. Was that 1.0 not that long ago? Yeah, iRacing calculator says we're fine. It's close still, but we're fine. And probably gonna save a little bit more. No problem. We'll do a little more clutching.
Griffin is pitting from P13. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
What happened to the 1? Oh, you pit. Ooh. What?
That's a new fastest lap for Hansen.
That's crazy, man.
13.15.
That's crazy. What if we're the only one that can make it on fuel? Dude, that would be so
The
funny.
lead is pitting now.
There's some more
That
guys.
scared me a little bit. Sorry, I should have called
Get back
out. I
in
saw you
pit
on the
five.
top laps before, so I didn't think it would be a problem, but My valve called up.
Fastest lap for Hansen, 30.37.
Gonna get some guys flying past though.
I assumed you were going to the pits because you can run to the top.
We're getting better on fuel again, it looks like. Is this guy pitting? I was worried for a second he was pitting. Looked like he was going low.
Pitting now.
And we can still make it.
Go high. You're back in fourth position.
Ooh, lots of rotation there. Got a really fast guy coming. Sure, he
Inside.
goes to our inside. Oh, that is the one.
Clear.
Guy's not paying attention in front of him. Someone's going that much faster, you gotta give him the lane. We're gonna get a wreck, aren't we? Because of that. Because the guy's being so much faster.
You're back in third. Keep hustling.
We have to pay attention. We got the 2 car coming up on us now. I hope those guys can't get around the track
Keep digging.
and beat us anyway. Holy cow, dude. Why are we breaking into the corner?
Caution. Yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed. Pit road
Race
is
cars
closed.
out.
Kidding
One
me.
single file behind car 14. We need to catch up to car number 14.
Man, I was really looking forward to seeing how that shook out.
Pace car speed is 59
Well,
miles per
that's
hour.
it.
Pace car is in turn 2. We need
That
to catch
sucks.
Car number 14.
Catch start 14. Car.
Well, now it's just going to be a dash to the end and everyone's going to wreck into each other.
Catch start
We were gonna
14.
make it.
Car.
What a bummer. Still,
Pit road's open.
puts us in a pretty good spot, I guess. Still would have preferred to go, though. Hate that.
I think I'm gonna stay out so there ain't no wave around.
Thought about it. But they would be able to go around the track and still
The leader, Win, is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. We'll fuel you to
pass
the end
us
of
on
the
their
race.
fresher tires.
Delon, behind, is pitting
That
now.
wouldn't be very smart.
Harris, behind, is pitting.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
74-74.
Right front, 74%.
Pretty good balance on tires.
88%.
What that's worth, which is nothing.
We're done. Get going. You only have one tire left.
Kidding me? Are we
remaining.
coming out
Line
P2?
up, single file. Catch
I have to start on the outside front row again.
The pace car is in, turn 2.
Oh boy. Well, at least,
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
at least I know second gear's probably the way we want to do this. Lots of fast guys stuck into the back of the field with the wave around. I'm sure they'll wreck trying to come up through the field. I think we kind of have to go, I guess. Go fast. Because if they're going to wreck again, I don't know. I guess we'll try to do it somewhere in the middle. It's such a bummer. You just never can finish these fuel mileage races off. There's always a yellow at some point that ruins
You're on
it.
the outside this time. Catch the pace car.
Hopefully we'll be able to get a good launch. I think second gear is the way to go. I think that was better. Find out whenever the guys behind me plow into the back of me, I guess. Trying to keep an eye on where he is. Can't be in front of him, but I want to be as close as possible to even.
The leader has control.
Okay,
Maintain the
pace
pace
car's
speed
just
until
left.
the start zone, then go. Green flag, green flag. You're in second position right now. The next
Alright, that
car
wasn't
is the
too
leader.
bad.
Car inside. Stay high, clear inside. Car inside.
Runs us up into the wall. Thanks, man. Or outside.
No damage. Car looks
Thankfully, no damage. The tap to the wall was light enough.
P3, that was 32.77.
Guy behind is trying to go fast. That's the one car. He wants the track position. Maybe he did at least for that corner. I don't know.
The leader has just done 30.38.
Outside.
The fastest lap from beyond 30.
He'll want to go around.
No,
That's fine.
there's a
We'll let
car
him
on
do
the
it.
high side. Still there, hold your line. Outside is clear.
Are the 2 and the 4 talking to each other? Is that what that is? They must be on a team or something? I have no idea. I can't hear them though, because they're on all teams.
P4.
I can't hear him when he's on drivers either. Maybe my thing's broken.
Car ahead is Hanson, car number 1, and their rating is 6.0.
Top 3 are getting away. Do I care? I'm trying to decide if I care. Do I care about the draft enough that I don't want them to do that? I don't know if I do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let them drive away. Pretty comfortable here where we are in 4th place. Five has caught me. Is he going to want to pass? Oh no, the 20's back there. I guess he got his stuff fixed. He's still half a second back though. Hopefully he won't catch us. Front 3 aren't driving away anymore. So that's good. Ooh, P2 got in the wall, it looked like. I wasn't there to be the one he got into on exit anyway. So, guess there was a wall there instead. I grouched, but it wasn't that bad. He cleared himself, and it could have been an accident if I didn't lift for him, but it is what it is. I've basically forgotten about it. And the reason I'm talking about it is because I do a YouTube channel. Guy behind seems like he might be content with riding for a while. Because he's kind of on my back bumper, but he's not really trying to pass. Oh, we got a big gap to the 20 now. Thank goodness.
That was 31.04.
What I'm hoping to see is these top three start battling. Maybe hurting their tires or something. And I can swoop in. Well, we'll see about that. I'm probably hurting my tires more than they are, even though they're farther ahead. That's usually my specialty. I'm trying to get close to that blue and white line. I think that's where we'll get a lot of rotation that we need, carry a lot of more speed. I really like that gap back to 6th place, though. If we can still just hang out in the top 5, that would be wonderful. Got some cloud cover there, a little extra grip for a minute. Almost took too much of it, though. $11 to go.
Win, car number 4 is leading the race. The lap
Oh,
time
they're
was
starting to drive on high line. Yes, use those tires. Race each other very hard. I am the devil on your shoulder. I can be your angle or your devil.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Beyond, car number 14, B license, and their rating is...
We may not have gotten our fuel strategy race, but this one's still shaping up to be very, very interesting anyway. You've got this 5 right behind us, though. He's been hanging out, doing the same thing we are.
That lap time was 31.54.
Almost feels like it makes the track tighter. With that extra grip there. And 1 and 2. The guy behind's making me a little nervous as well, because he's driving in harder than I am. Especially into 1, feels like.
That lap time was 31.71.
Car outside.
Yep, he wants to go around to our outside, that's cool.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Not going to waste our time and our potential advantage on the top 3 by battling it out right now. It is getting closer to the end, but let's stick with the plan. Don't want to get over eager.
P5, that was a 31.92. The driver in front of us is Nichols, car number 5, and their rating is 4.5.
Probably be using some brake in 3 and 4. Don't really need to do the lifts off anymore. Be better off driving in harder, slowing it down with some brake instead.
Hanson, car number 1, is now in the lead.
Well, they were racing hard for the lead. They're making contact. Wowzers. we're going to start driving a little bit harder now with 5 to go. Still going to run the bottom. Drive a little bit harder.
Five to go. Stay sharp.
Ooh, he's in the wall up there. Oh, don't wreck each other. I do want this to go green. We might need to go high line in 1 and 2 now. He is really hitting that wall right now. Island didn't work at all for me either, by the way.
Alright, Colton, the next car is Hanson, car number
Not sure what happened between those guys, but the one car is right in front of us now and he's got some damage.
Well, that was at 32.10. The gap to Hanson ahead is now 0.
Where'd he go?
Take 3.
Alt F forward. Interesting. Well, that makes that pass easy. Man, I didn't, even saving my tires feel terrible right now. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything here.
You're back in 4th position.
2 to go. That lap was at 32.00.
Let's see what sticks up here. We can do anything at all.
White flag this time.
Not looking like it. Man, I was really hoping I could just flip the switch and start going fast, but even trying to go softer, just no tire grip left.
Just done at 32.04.
They're about to have themselves a finish up there.
The driver in front of us is Nichols, car number 5, and their rating is 4.5.
Alright. Finishing them off. P4. Good race, good win.
Good one, Kyle. Yeah, I was going to get that fucking caution there.
There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid
Man, I
work.
wish that caution came out. Good win, Kyler.
Yeah, that caution stunk, but even if it worked out for us pretty well. We'll pull it to a stop. Down here on the apron. What were our tires at the end there? 80, 84. I think I needed to go harder on exit for that final run, so that way my right rear
That's the end
got
of the
more
session.
worn. So I think I was entering... I think I was doing well on my right front, but I needed to be more aggressive with the right rear to compensate, I guess, because if you're entering slower and going through the corner slower, then you're going to be on the right front more. So I think that's kind of where I went wrong with that final run. But even if it went wrong, quote unquote, we still got 4th in a pretty strong field, which is awesome. I'm definitely okay with that. And had ourselves a clean race, and only one of about 8 people, 7 people that got the 0x. So that's pretty darn good. I'm happy with that. The one just gave up after he got the wall, unless he, I don't know, I would say lost connection, but it said he manually disconnected, so interesting. I wonder what happened between him and one of the leaders at the end there. We will find out, and we'll find out what else happened out here through the race. Alright, lap 1. That's right, we had an immediate yellow. Oh, the 21. Oh my gosh. The 4 was involved in that, and he still got the win. 21 gets loose out there, and then just, wow. I guess all that time to fix it really worked out for the 4. But lots of guys taken out there. Guy just lost it. Gotta be very, very careful in the cold tires with this combo. No idea what that was. What did the 4 do to the 20? Anything? Race just started. How are they possibly angry at each other already? Is it because he filed down to the bottom? I mean, it was kind of close, but it wasn't that close. And then the guy wrecks. So what is the 20 angry about? I don't know. Like, what was that? I knew this guy was a bit of a problem. But I don't know what that was. Anyway, got some guys fixing stuff up. Lap 8. 16 gets the wall, bounces off. The 4 was in that one again. How is the 4 able to go back and win the race? How on earth? After all this. That's crazy, man. All that damage. But I guess he was able to get it all fixed, all these yellows we were having. Six turns down into the 19, wrecks himself. Cutting it real close for 16th for no reason. With already broken race cars. And I believe that brought out a yellow. He's taking it to the garage, I guess. I think some of these guys are NPCs. Anyway, 17 gets loose on exit. Comes down into the 5, it looks like. Yeah, it was the 17 getting loose, I think, and then coming down into the 5. And then that one brought out a yellow. The other one didn't. 20's going to hit the wall here. I remember him being all the way down there. I was like, something's happening up there. And what's he going to do this time? Oh, that's not his fault. He gets rear-ended mid-corner. 13 going to do a bump and run at Charlotte, I guess. 11 very loose. Loses control. That's a big wall hit. That probably broke something important. Oh man, I really wish it went green. And the 5 had no way of knowing the 1 was pitting, I don't think. I can't believe he ended up pitting. He didn't think he could make it. I was pretty confident at the end of there. I was going to make it to the end. The only problem was, I don't know if the guys with the fresh tires were going to be able to go all the way around and pass me anyway. But we'll never know now. Wonder if the 1 did the calculations and realized that saving wasn't going to work. Just track speed wise. Real bummer though, I didn't even get to do any green flag pit stops. Wonder what the yellow was. Please tell me this wasn't it. Was this it? Was this the yellow? It was. Oh my gosh. Guy just gasses it up on the exit of pit road. That's what ruined it. That sucks. I mean, I kind of get it. There's really bad bumps down there on the exit of the on the pit exit. So I kind of get it. Still sucks though. That's changed the whole race. 10 gets loose right in front of the 9. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The 9's got a K9 scheme. IK9, and he's the 9 car. That worked out well. Or wait, he's the... Yeah, he's the 9. Okay. 1's in the wall. I thought I saw that. Man, he got it bad, too. Right near the end of the race, I guess he broke it. And then he ends up just alt F4ing. Which is kind of weird to me, because I feel like he still could have limped it home to a decent finish, because it's only 3 laps to go right here. I guess it was just so embarrassing to get past my slow dumpy. So he's like, man, forget this. I'm going back to rookie street stocks. Got in the wall again. So that's probably the actual reason. Man, why you gotta ruin my incidents? Back here. Oh, that was it anyway. Alright, so we get P4. Could have been a really interesting fuel race, but still ended up pretty interesting at the end there. The 4 and the 14 had a pretty interesting race to the win. I should have drove a little bit harder on exit on that final run, but I had these illusions that I was gonna fly by him with much better tires at the end, but didn't really work out that way. But still a good result here in the top 5, top 4 even. So we will see what our race results page looks like. And here it is. 26 I rating gained. And still at an A499, 3211 strength of field it was. Pretty strong. So we'll get 164 championship points. Very solid day at the track. Man, we kicked these guys' butts in terms of incidents. We are the first finisher with no incidents, so maybe getting damage makes you faster. Maybe that's what we've learned here today. The 1 ends up all the way back here. Really interesting. We got like this section in the middle here of guys with 0x, and then kind of sandwiched by a bunch of incidents around the outside of them. But kind of a messy be open this time around, but still a pretty fun race. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I appreciate you. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.